Hello and welcome. What you learned so far is to create login applications. So basically you're checking the username and password against information available in a database table, which was the users table. And we also had a role. Okay. Now what we want to do is to take this beyond. We want to say, depending on who logs in, we want to show only their information. Now if you logged in as an admin, for example, there is no problem seeing all the customer. But if you logged in and you're not admin, you're just simply a customer, and basically you're allowed to see only your record. Okay? In order to do that, I had to change the table design. I had to relate the customers with the users, where the customer is a user. And assuming that the username is unique, then I simply put the primary key of the users table in here. So this is the actual username. Doing so, if I save the username when I log in, I simply can say, okay, don't display everybody, use a filter which is that saved username. And this is really very easy to do. Alright, so let us take a look quickly at a very similar application to what you've done. I have here a menu and it's invisible because I'm not logged in. As soon as I log in, Samer 123, I will see this menu saying that you actually logged in. Now in this menu I have one item and it will display the records. Now assuming I'm an admin, I want to see all the customers. If I'm not an admin, I'm just simply a customer, I should see only my record here. So doing that shouldn't be difficult at all. Okay. In here, what do? Now, we learned that if we want to display the information from the database, we simply choose the view, details, and we just drag it. Easy. Now, the only problem here is that I'm displaying everybody. And maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to display, like I said, that customer record. So what we have to do, we have to create a filter. But remember, a filter needs a parameter. And the parameter would be the username. But where would I get the username from? Well, how about when I log in? Remember, when I logged in, I saved my role. So I can get the information from that record. So what about I create another variable in the module here, public variable. I'll call it UN for username as string. Okay. Now this is accessible anywhere throughout my application. So if I go back to my login, I say UN is equal to the reader dot get string. Remember 0, 1, 2. So I use 2 for role. For username I will use 0. Okay, so now I have it. This variable has my username where I can use it elsewhere. But simply if here is invalid, so I will just say is equal to nothing. Alright, now going back to my record here, if we double click, this is your form load method, and you see that automatically you're filling it with everything, all the customers. So I need to create a what? I need to create a filter. So I will go to the designer. Look, this is my fill method. I need to create fill by username, where the username is simply saved in that public variable. So next, select returns rows. I'm going to use the query builder, and I will say here my filter is for UN username. I'll put here a question mark. So this fill method would be expecting something to fill this parameter. Okay. If I say next, I will just say call it UN fill by username, get data by UN. Next, finish. I'm done. I have my method. So I will save this quickly, close it, go back here, and don't just go ahead and fill the form with all the customers. Instead, just do a simple check, an if statement. If UN is equal, if role is equal to admin, then what? What did we say about admin? If you're an admin, are you allowed to see everybody? Yes. So go ahead and do this. Else means you're not an admin. What do? I will fill by UN. Remember, this is going to give me an error because this one is expecting a parameter. So not like this one, just give me everybody. No, this one give me only where the username is equal to what's available in this variable. Okay? Now I should be okay. If I log in as Samer and I go to view details, I see my 5 records, all of them. They're all available. Now this guest, if I log in as guest who has a username, then I should be only able to see this record. Remember, the name is new and so on. So I will do that. I will log out and then I will log in as guest. So now as soon as I hit login, I'm saving. If I found the right information, I'm saving in the variable called UN the guest details. So basically I can only see his or her record. Okay, this is it for this lesson. Thank you.